Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Constantine III here. So with the introduction of the mid-season mage update, Ziggs got a couple of tweaks that he really needed. As I'm sure you guys are aware, after he got some nerfs in Season 3, Ziggs kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. He just really wasn't that strong anymore. With a lack of emphasis on objective control and reduced damage to minions, Ziggs really didn't have the power to keep lane shoved as consistently as he could. He wasn't really outputting that much damage, so he just simply wasn't on par with burst mages like Ahri and Syndra and LeBlanc. His tower pushing was fine, but was it really as good as Azir? No. So he just kind of disappeared. But with the mid-season mage update, Ziggs received some changes. Changes that are obvious, but some that are not so obvious. So let's dive into this question of whether Ziggs is a viable pick anymore. And the answer is a very happy one in my book. So first off, let's talk about some of Ziggs' problems, which I already touched on. Number 1, Ziggs just really wasn't doing that much damage. After the mana cost on his bouncing bomb was increased, and after the damage on his Hexplosive Minefield was decreased, Ziggs really wasn't able to really destroy people like he used to. You would have to rush a Death Cap to even make his damage on par with a mage that would rush a Morellonomicon, which means that he was pretty much always functioning on a gold deficit and never able to keep up damage-wise. But with this new Morellonomicon, Ziggs is actually able to output some really freaking nice numbers. If you have high accuracy on his skill shots, Ziggs can absolutely obliterate teams. Also, the damage on his ult feels like it's a lot stronger. And maybe that's because it's easier to acquire AP or they tweak some numbers. I'm not sure, but for whatever reason, when I play Ziggs now, I feel like my ult is destroying people when I hit them with it. Furthermore, his wave clear has gotten a lot better. And this is also, in my opinion, thanks to changes to Morellonomicon. You're actually able to spam your spells when you have a Doran's Ring to clear waves and not run out of mana very quickly, meaning that you're actually on par with the wave clear of champions like Twisted Fate and Ahri, which further makes Ziggs an even more viable pick. But, of course, Ziggs isn't a burst mage. What you originally picked Ziggs for was objective control. So, does he have that now? Is his objective control better? I will fucking show you objective control. Watch these fucking clips. No, but like seriously, like his objective control right now is absolutely fucking busted. There's not a word in the English dictionary that can describe how freaking good Ziggs is now at controlling objectives. I'm showing clips right now. I'm showing him kill towers in 3 hits. That is not an exaggeration. Ziggs literally 3 hits towers at level 18. With the execute on your satchel charge and your short fuse passive, if you look in the guide, there are details on how this is going to work that I'll put in there later. But basically, short fuse does a lot of single target damage and an auto attack. Auto attacks on mages already receive an AP buff, so that combined with the short fuse passive, combined with the fact that short fuse does double damage to towers, it's a lot, okay? And you have the execute on satchel, it's a lot, and you can just obliterate towers. So, what you have in Ziggs now, instead of this kind of lackluster, pokey mage that really did anything, now you have an insanely high burst, wicked sick objective control mage that is literally able to carry the game by himself. There are few characters that I can say can just carry the game by himself. Ziggs is one of them. Okay, check this clip out. So I am mid against Ahri. Ahri decides that she's going to roam top lane and help her team. In the time that she and her teammates are fighting top lane, I, by myself, am able, starting in the mid lane by the tier 1 tower, am able to kill the enemy inhibitor tower. I killed the tier 2 tower and the enemy inhibitor tower by myself with only 2 kills. Okay, that's insane. That is so good. So in your games, when you have these idiot teammates that won't help you push objectives, Ziggs doesn't give a shit. He will take those objectives by himself. 0 fucks given. Not only that, again, like I said earlier, his ultimate does a ton of damage. So while you're pushing a tower, you can just one-shot the backline with a good ult if you're paying attention. So pretty much what I'm telling you is that this is a high-burst mage that is really good at destroying towers, controlling objectives, and can wipe people off the face of the earth in teamfights without even being there. Is Ziggs a good pick right now? You're goddamn right he's a good pick right now. I'm going to work on updating this Ziggs guide to make sure you know everything you need to know about absolutely creaming kids with this character. But for now, know that he is an absolutely viable pick that is going to wreck solo queue if you can get good with him. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for listening, and take it easy.